Well, this is all about the flag raising. The Ottawa Police came to us and offered to do a flag raising on behalf of the transgender community and on behalf of commemorating the Transgender Day of Remembrance. That in itself was a very significant thing, but it was also the very first time that this has been offered to the transgender community anywhere in Canada. A very significant time for us. We will follow this up with a march to Parliament Hill. This is going to be in support of Bill 389, C-389, which will add gender identity and gender expression to the Canadian Human Rights Act and the Canadian Criminal Code. That'll make it a hate crime to do anything against our community, and will recognize the community as an entity. I'm Amanda Ryan. I'm one of the committee members for the Ottawa Transgender Day of Remembrance.
Try this at home. They've been practicing for weeks.
Tell me your story, just how you came to be here today.
Well, I've been part of Gender Mosaic, which is part of the transgender community here in Ottawa for about 2.5 years. They have been very helpful, very supportive, and it's a very small group, and so we all try to pitch in to help the club, if you want to call it, the support group, function as well as it can. So that's been my role.
And what maybe, the whole purpose of doing a day like this, Remembrance Day, is to create awareness, about this kind of thing. Can you maybe talk about a time or two where you were discriminated against because of that?
Well, I have an even more personal reason for being here at TDOR, which is Transgender Day of Remembrance. My brother, 30 years ago, came out to me as transgender, and that was in the days where it was not as well accepted as it is today, and unfortunately he eventually committed suicide. And so to me this is a day to remember him, and in addition, of course, to all the people who have been killed because of discrimination, because of hatred. That gives an added personal element to the day.
And Amanda talked to her boss about this?
Yes, that's right. It's much more accepted. People are becoming more sensitized to our existence. Unfortunately, in the past, people were always hiding, and so people were not really aware that we existed. But now, more and more, we present ourselves to the public, and we even agree to do interviews, and that way it's a way of educating the public that we do exist. We're normal folk in many ways, except that we have this particular aspect of our personality that we wish to express.
I'm Fallon Cunning. I'm from London, Ontario. I'm the co-facilitator and director of the ACC Community Centre in London. We're a trans-run and trans-led organization. We give suicide prevention. We do workshops for families in the workplace. We do a lot of support work, attending doctor's appointments, and when we heard that this was happening here, we need to get up here because this is a huge event for the capital city to recognize the trans community. Is a big step, and it's going to do lots for the whole province, not just the city of Ottawa.
You still have to take part in the march and that kind of stuff, but what's your impression so far about what you're seeing?
It's very impressive.
The turnout is fabulous.
Yeah, even the paramedics showing up and all the media, and there's people. I recognize people here from Toronto, and I'm very impressed with it.
It's very peaceful.
Note the precision of the cutting of the cake.
Paul Morneau, Superintendent, Ottawa Paramedic Service. to be at the Transgender Day of Remembrance here at Ottawa Police Services headquarters today. The paramedic service absolutely embraces diversity, and we wanted to make sure that the transgendered community knows that we specifically embrace their community as well. Not only is the transgendered community represented within our ranks, but they can be assured of our support. They can be assured that the Ottawa Paramedic Service will embrace diversity. When anyone from the community calls 911 in a case of a medical emergency, they're going to get respect and be treated equally. And we wanted to make sure that the transgender community knows that that applies to them as well.
That your boys